Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is the Excelsior. It's the Tier 5 British Premium Heavy Tank. It's located on the westbourne of Airfield, and this one is under the command of ProvoBob. And he loves playing his Excelsior, and you can see that by the fact he's got 2 marks on the barrel and he's working towards his 3rd. Now, it has to be said that ProvoBob likes spamming the gold. Yes, well, he does play the game for enjoyment, and you get a lot more enjoyment if you do get penetration on the enemy. But it does cost you a lot in credits, because you can make a decent profit with the Excelsior if you use standard ammo. But because Bob likes to fire the gold, he burns through the credits like nobody's business. Now, the Excelsior, you may know, it was a replacement for the Churchill tank after Dieppe. They didn't trust it after Dieppe because so many of them got destroyed by the Germans trying to get off the beaches. So they wanted to design a new heavy tank to replace the Churchill, and this is what they came up with. It's based on the Cromwell tank, the Cromwell A27, and it has various features from the American M6 heavy tank as well, such as the track and suspension. It was going to have a Rolls-Royce Meteor engine, V12. Oh, target. M5 Stuart takes the first shot, or first round, loses 116 hit points. It's a 75mm gun capable of 110 alpha, and with standard ammo it will penetrate through 91mm of armour, and with the premium rounds it goes through 144. And it's 115mm of armour on the front of an Excelsior, which means if you come across another Excelsior, you either have to get behind him to damage him or alongside him, or you have to fire premium rounds in because you won't get through the armour otherwise. It's a Tier 5 game, Tier 4 tanks. You can see a few tanks already. The KV-1's about to come around the corner. And oh! M4 improved. Now he can easily penetrate this guy with standard ammo, but he's unloading his premium rounds in, and the M4 improved did not last long because a T67 behind us took the kill shot. But I think that KV-1 is still there, and the Type 95, who's a bot, will probably spot him very shortly. In fact, actually, that M5 Stuart is coming back. Oh, we couldn't shoot because the C95 was in the, or Type 95 was in the way at the wrong moment. But there's another Type 95 just over that way. It's the enemy one, so we can hit that. In fact, he can hit that with standard ammo and do a lot of damage. In fact, he might as well switch to the standard ammo because he could hit that M5 Stuart and take him down with standard. ProvoBob forgets he's loaded his premium ammo sometimes, or rather he loads it and just forgets about it after that, and therefore that it does cost him a bit. There you go. Well, he got that one in, and the M5 Stuart only got 1 hit point back because he fired an HE round in our direction, and he's not going to be able to do much damage with a 37mm gun and HE. Okay, that is a bot, I believe, is it? No, it's not a bot, actually. It's a real player. There are quite a few bots in this game, though. The bots are distinguishable by the fact they've got a semicolon. No, it's a colon before and after their name. So you can see quite a few in both team lists. Now you may be asking, why isn't Bob pushing ahead? Well, maybe because that KV-1's got friends behind him and he's trying to wait for his teammates to come up, because he has got teammates nearby, a B1 and a Type 95, but neither of them are actually helping him much. The Type 95 did go up front for a moment. Oh, and there's another reason to hang back for the moment. There's an AT2 on the enemy team and he's not far away. Now he will need that premium ammo for the AT2, unless of course he can get shots in through the cupola. Ideally, he wants to get behind the AT2 and shoot him in his rear. Well, this is becoming a bit boring because nobody's moving. I get the impression that ProvoBob's waiting for the enemy to make a mistake, and they're waiting for him to make a mistake. And the Type 95, who happens to be a bot, has given up, and he's driving forward into the face of the enemy, and he won't last very long. There you go. Oh, somebody's named themselves Rick O'Shea. Sorry, I hear that name mentioned so many times in battle. I always thought he was an Irishman, Rick O'Shea. Oh, Matilda! And now he will penetrate this one with standard ammo if he can get it through the right shot, but oh, that's nice. And now the KV-1's come forward, easily penetrating him. Panzer bounces around off our roof. That was an HE round. Didn't explode properly. Well, just bounced off actually. Oh, got that one in. 2 more shots on the KV-1. Puts around into the Panzer. It's going to need at least 3 shots to kill him. 4 shots probably. The KV-1 will take, I think, 3 shots. That's one. Bounced around off our roof. Go for the second one. No, that one went to Rick O'Shea, the Irishman. Yeah, he's aiming for the tracks. Not a good thing to do. Although it stopped him dead and it did track him, got him a critical hit, he didn't get any damage on the vehicle. Panzer pops out and he actually does get a penetrating shot with that one. And we've got a high caliber, at least 20% of the enemy hit pool. He got one into the Panzer, going for the cupola, and he gets it. Oh, but he got a fire. The AT2 got him with a fire. It came up behind him. His teammates weren't watching his rear, and unfortunately, yes, he got taken out. Well, that AT2 was dangerous after all, but he didn't last very long because he got taken out as well. So did the KV-1, and now there's only 5 enemy left. At least ProvoBob did get 20% of the enemy hit pool, which means he might have his high caliber. The action's continuing, but ProvoBob's not following it yet. T67 on the enemy team's down. The Electo's down. We're only 1 ahead of the enemy in terms of damage. They've still got 4 left. The Churchill's down in the south. He's only facing a Hetzer, but he has got the backup of that T67 just in case the Churchill pops up. Might be helpful though if the T67 was to actually make his way across Temple Mount, start shooting the enemy in the rear. I have the feeling the enemy T67 might still be down in the south, but the T40 is pushing ahead, and our other T67 can take him out no problem, even though he's 100%, because T67 does fire rather quickly. Well, they found the enemy Churchill, and we're not seeing what's going on with the battle. I think actually I might try and join the battle. We'll have a look and see what's going over with the T40. Well, he's hiding from the T67, but he is receiving fire from some of our teammates. In fact, actually, I think he's receiving fire from the T67 on Temple Mount. And he decided to move too late. And that's the end of his battle. Let's have a look and see what's going on over here. Oh, now, the enemy T67's gone into the pocket. And we just lost our Matilda to him. But he did take some fire from our T67, and he's gone as well. So it looks like our T67 is having a good game because he's got 5 kills now, this guy, Mr. Ricochet. Let's hope he doesn't get taken out by the enemy Hetzer. Well, he's been located towards the north, and you'd think Mr. T-67 would change course and get after that Hetzer to get his Top Gun. But it's too late because the game is over and it's a victory. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was yet another ace tanker for ProvoBob in the Excelsior. That furious moment of firing where he actually damaged quite a few tanks and took quite a lot of damage in the process. Actually gave him an ace tanker. He got a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle, a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 10, but he didn't get the high caliber because somebody else stole it away from him, and I think I know the name of the player. His win rate from that battle was 4,571, which is Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at team score and see who the winner in terms of damage was. Well, yes, it was Mr. Ricochet. He got in his T-67. He picked up the Nvidia's medal. So he didn't get the high caliber, but he did get 1,959 hit points, whilst ProvoBob only got 1,955, so 4 hit points was in it. He did have 20% of the enemy hit pool, but guess who actually got the high caliber? It was the enemy T-67. He got it with 2,614. So yes, well done to him. He got 5 kills in that game. So did the other T-67, our one, 5. 4 kills went to the Electo, and then 2 kills went to the other T-67, the Death Toaster, and also the T-67, another T-67 on the enemy team. And yeah, I'm afraid ProvoBob only got the 1 kill in that game. But when it came to base XP, he got the highest because he was actually doing spotting damage at the same time. 1,231 base experience points went to ProvoBob, 984 went to the Electo, and 882 went to the T-67 Ricochet. In fact, I think ProvoBob was the only one to get over 1,000. I think most of it, yes, was down to the fact that he got that spotting, and that's what gave him the ace. He did 26 shots in that game, 23 direct hits and 18 penetrations, damage of 1,955 hit points, all of it done at close range. 16 hits received from the enemy. Only 6 of them were penetrations, but one of those was from the Panzer IV, and it was a big one, and also he got hit in the rear by the AT2. 8 non-penetrations and 2 hits by way of splash damage. 1,390 hit points of damage blocked by armor. 1 enemy vehicle spotted, 6 enemy vehicles damaged, 1 killed, and 719 hit points of spotting assist. He earned 62,471 credits on a premium account, got 63,244 from holiday ops, a total of 125,715, and after repair, ammunition, respawn, consumables, and all that premium ammo he fired, he still made a profit. 46,569 credits from that one. 1,846 XP times 2 for the first victory, 739 for being a premium vehicle, took away 4,432 experience points altogether. So onwards and upwards, he's still doing damage, he's still getting high scores, and it won't be long before he gets his 3rd mark on this tank. At least I hope he does, but it won't be before he learns how to fire standard ammo instead of premium ammo, because I've asked him numerous times to switch to standard ammo, but he just doesn't want to. He wants to play with premium. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And of course, please do remember that we're one of only, we're one of the only channels that actually has its own Facebook page that actually does replays of Arty as well as tanks. And we've got our own channel on Rumble as well. We're one of the few World of Tanks channels actually on Rumble where you can see both these videos and of course videos that will be on this channel, which have popped up on that channel first. Well, sometimes I do load them onto Rumble before I put them up on YouTube. So anyway, thanks for watching.